New York Times list is this like magical, nebulous, nobody really knows exactly how you can get on, but it does have to do a lot with sales. And if you pre-order a book, whether that's 6 months before or 2 days before, all of those sales show up on day one. So it looks like on day one, 6 months of sales are happening all at once, which is great to make the list. So I knew this in advance. I was with a bigger publisher than I'd ever been before on Girl Stop Apologizing. And I knew this in advance. And so we had worked on a whole pre-order campaign, and they really helped me because I didn't know anything about it. And I think that we were giving away like phone wallpapers and just anything digitally that we could email people. So essentially we would say, okay, if you pre-order this book before the day before it comes out, we'll send you these freebies. And it was sort of this, it's an incentive, right? So like if my audience, my fans, my community are going to buy the book no matter what, may as well get it in advance and get some stuff. So with Girls Wash Your Face, I was like, which one? With Girl Wash Your Face, we had a very small pre-order because number one, I'd never written a book like that before. I had never done a pre-order campaign before. No one really knew who I was. So imagine that I wrote three and a half fiction books about girls living in LA, 2 cookbooks that have nothing to do. And then all of a sudden I'm like, and let's talk about personal development, ladies. So, my sweet community who'd been with me for a long time definitely bought books. But on that first day, I knew based on the sales, because your publisher can see like, I want to say that in the first week, we maybe did 12,000 books, which, yes, I was crapping my pants. That was the most I had ever sold. I was like, holy crap. But I also had this dream, this lifelong dream of being a New York Times bestseller. And I had never made it before. I had never been on any list before. And I knew this was my best chance. And so when I heard those numbers, I was like, there's no way. Because you have to imagine some of these bigger authors are doing millions, right? So that first week, I was so excited, but I was so disappointed. And I hate to say it because it feels like such a blessing to be upset about, but I was really disappointed. I was upset with myself. And I had a good cry. And then I just got over it and was like, all right, not this one, on to the next, like we Enneagram 3s like to do. And I just kept working on it, kept talking about it, kept doing book signings and what little press I could get. And I just, I'm the little engine that could. And it, just like my first fiction book, it started to sell a little better and a little better and a little better. And it grew and it grew. And I have this really unique distinction of having a book hit the New York Times list 3 months after it came out. I mean, that's just not a thing. It's not a thing. And so I remember being at the office. I was there alone for some reason, being at the office, and my publisher called, and I was, answered the phone. And he's like, hey, we're all here. I could cry just thinking about it. Hey, we're all here. And I was like, you're on the list. And I was so flabbergasted, Ellen, because I didn't even think it was still possible for me. And I just started weeping. Like I fell on the floor. I was so happy. I was so proud. But yeah, that was this buildup. Having Girl Stop Apologizing come out almost a year later, like it was immediate, really created incredible momentum. Now I had learned how to do a pre-launch, a pre-order campaign. And now I had the second book coming out. So I was like, let's go.